Welcome back, guys. This tutorial is designed for beginners who have little experience with 3ds Max. In this tutorial, I cover the creation of a simple tornado with standard 3ds Max tools. This tutorial is very fast and very simple. The tornado is created by forcing particles to follow a path. So all of us will create a path for the particles to follow. So go to your top viewport and here just create a hallux shape. To create a hallux shape, being in the create panel, then go to the shapes and choose a hallux. Okay, just try it in your screen. Okay, then go to the modify panel, and now here we will adjust its parameters. In the radius panel, just give me a radius of in radius 1 just type 20, and in the radius 2 just type 5. Give me a height of 300 and turns 22%. Okay, now go to the front viewport and with the hallux selected, go and choose select and rotate tool. Toggle on your angle snap toggle and rotate him to something 180 degrees. Okay, now go and select move tool and bring him to the upward like here. Okay, once again go to your top viewport, and now we are going to create a snow particle system. So once again just go to the create panel and in the drop down list choose particle systems and then choose snow. Just draw him in your top viewport. Okay, go back to your modify panel and in the parameters of snow particle system, just set the particles render count, just something like 10,000 and hit enter. Set its fake size to 8, and in the particle type choose ticks, and in the render just click on the triangle, then scroll down to the timing, leave the start time to 0 and the life timing to something 91 and hit enter. Scroll down to the emitters and set its width to 40 and set length also 40. Okay, go back to your front viewport and rotate to your snow to 90 degrees. Okay, go back to the perspective viewport now. The speed of the particles won't have any effect in the final system, and orientation of the snow emitter has only very little effect. Now we are going to create a path follow space wrap. To do that, go to your create panel, then choose space wraps, click on that, and being in the force just choose path follow. Just go back to your front viewport and just draw him here. Okay, let's move our snow to something upward, just here. Okay, select your path follow system, and in the parameters, okay, in the current path, just click on that big shape and choose your hallux. Okay, as you can see, our object is hallux rather than none. In the motion timing, set the travel time to something like 100 and hit enter. Set the variations to 10. Set the last frame to something like 400. Okay, the last frame of your animation. This is the last frame of your animation. So in the particle motion, you scroll down to the particle motion, and in the stream swirl, just type 0.02 and hit enter. Set the particle motion stream swirls variation to 100% and hit enter, and set the stream swirls type to bidirectional. Just check that box. The particle motion parameters just create some chaos to the flow of the particles. Now bind the snow particle system to the path follow space wrap. So just go back and select your snow, and at the top menu just choose bind space wrap, bind to space wrap. Sorry, with your snow selected, hold and drag your cursor over that object or the path flow object, and now we had binded them. Okay, now test your animation. Let's click on the animation, and there we have. Okay, now the particle should follow the hallux. It takes 100 frames for the fast particles to hit the ground. At the moment, the tornado is very boring. Let's add a wave modifier to the hallux to make the tornado more alive. Use the following settings then. Okay, select the hallux, go to the modifiers tag, and just choose a wave modifier and apply that on the hallux. Okay, now set the wave's parameters. In the amplitude, type 80, and in the amplitude 2, type 80 also, and in a wavelength panel, just to type an amount of 300%, and in the phase. Okay, now expand your wave modifier, choose the gizmo, and with the select and move rotate tool on, and on the angle snap toggle, just rotate your gizmo to 90 degrees. Okay, now go to your left viewport and see the results. That's good. Okay, close your wave modifiers parameters. Sorry. And now this is the time to create the material for our tornado.